Hey, and welcome back to the Curitons. I'm showing you what we're eating. We're having Timothy's having non-pizza pepperoni. He's doing that. Him and his dad really like that. And I think they did that. And then maybe Janice had one. I'm not for sure. And then I had cauliflower barbecue pizza. I ended up having it for lunch the next day too. So it worked out quite well. And $2.52 for the pizza, and I can eat it multiple meals. I thought that was a good idea. And then Timothy was on a call and he was trying to eat, and then he actually had to go into the office. But these are the Trader Joe's ham Gruyere croissant things, I think is what it's called. So he had that, and then we ended up, going out to eat that night because we were 2 hours away from home. So he got the lobster bisque and the margarita pizza at Nuke's. And then he said the tomatoes were okay, but they were really kind of too big to try to bite, so it didn't work out. And then I got the Cobb salad, and I put extra Parmesan cheese in it because I like the parm. So that's what I had. And I was trying to talk to him and film, and he was talking about how hot the soup was. And then the next day, I made nachos. Timothy made tacos. I turned mine into nachos. I didn't show anybody else's. I thought that was easier, and then I ended up having taco meat left over, so that worked out really well for Sunday night because Timothy had his colonoscopy prep, so he had that. This is last week, so he had that and did that Monday. Found my tweezers. Been looking for the tweezers, and then Monday, I didn't show anything that we ate after he had his stuff. I had I had four, what are those things called? Hash browns from Trader Joe's left in the freezer, and I wanted to get that out. So I had three. He had one, and then he had a Amy's meal that was like $1.50, $2 or something. So we got some random stuff out of the freezer. And so the next thing you will see is I decided to rearrange the furniture in the living room, and then now today, the day later, I am going to get different furniture. Not different furniture. I'm going to add to the love sack. We went ahead and decided we're having some issues with one of the couches. It's just not holding up very well. So we've decided to take care of that and get rid of that. So you're going to see me, woohoo, vacuum. Yay. And then you'll see that me and Timothy are trying to do the other stuff. Uh, sorry, I was giggling because Yoda went boom. He was like, I'm out. I don't like the vacuum cleaner. So, anyways, it was over at the one side of the den, so we decided to move it over here. And now we're going to completely rearrange in a couple weeks when the other stuff comes in. Yoda's not happy. If Yoda's not happy, nobody's happy. Um, I think my in-laws are going to try to take my gray love seat. He likes that idea. Obi decided to come in, so did Luke. Luke is real helpful. Let me tell you, he ended up getting on stuff. Like it was a whole mess. But we ended up moving it, liking it. The boys are still a little about it, but we're going to kind of redo this homeroom. We're going to keep the lift chair because that's very important. My mother-in-law has one in her room, and then we want to keep one in our room. Just when, if she needs to sit in our room or something like that, she has that option um, and everything. But we really want to make sure, she can sit where she needs to. But couches and love seats don't work for her very well. Chairs with a straighter back help. So um, he's taking it all apart. The dogs are very confused. They don't like things, um, but it was pretty interesting. The brown sheet thing we put over it because we have had some rain and some of that and everything, and trying to make sure that it doesn't get muddy. Yes, it can be taken off and done, but we're so in and out, like going places, things to do, all that stuff. So we just want to make sure that we're, you know, keeping it as clean as we can. And if you can tell, I love throw blankets, any of that stuff. So we have lots. Luke decides that he thinks he needs to be in stuff. I mean, he ends up getting in it And then I'm like, hey, come look. But finally decides to do other things. But Timothy's trying to make sure he gets all the stuff in there, get everything set up. But we ended up getting a couple more backs, 3 more, 4 more, something. I love Yoda's little feet. And then there we go. Got it done. So I'm not really doing a lot of grocery hauls because we've been just getting like ranch dressing, milk, bananas, a salad mix, bread, that kind of stuff. But we got a few clearance things and some other stuff I want to show you. This was $3 for 4. I didn't get anything off Ibotta. I will try to put a picture of the other one that I got 75. They were 75 cents, and then I got 75 cents back from Ibotta on those. These were $4 too. They got 1 raspberry. Oh, that one's raspberry too. And then 2 peach. And these were $4 and then $1.50 back on each at Walmart. So we went ahead and grabbed those. And then this was $1 off for $2.97. And then I had another 75 cents back. And then if I bought 3 other things, I got a $3 bonus. And we like to keep fries. It's easy, put with stuff, all that. We normally don't get these 2 things, but with having those were $1 back. No, 75 cents back, 75 cents back, and 75 cents back. And then if I bought all 4, it was another $3 back. So it ended up being like 10 something. I'll try to put it on the screen how much it ended up being with the bonus and all that stuff. And then I ended up getting another bonus because, again, I found some other tea that were 75 cents off. And so I ended up getting like $17 back, I think it was. I don't know. I'll try to put it on the screen. So that's what I was wanting to show you is I kind of worked some Ibotta deals to get a couple things. Just like we could put this with a meal, or like I told him, we could half this box with a side salad with it and do that. No, they're not great, but less than, well, $2 and then a little bit for lunches. So just trying to get some easy, quick things, or if I'm not home, he can make half of it or whatever. So that is sort of a grocery haul. I will try to put how much we spent on our stuff.